Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. I'm your host Jenny. Today, we're diving into some fascinating stories from around the region. First up, a giant Labubu doll, created by Hong Kong artist Kazing Lung, just sold for a jaw-dropping $150,324 at an auction in Beijing. This quirky monster collectible has skyrocketed in popularity thanks to social media and celebrity endorsements, making it the most expensive toy of its kind worldwide. The auction, dedicated solely to Labubu items, raised over 3.37 million yuan, showing just how much these adorable yet bizarre figures are worth. Next, we look at the fierce competition and collaboration between Hong Kong and Singapore's legal sectors. Both cities are powerhouses in arbitration and dispute resolution, with vibrant communities of legal professionals. While Singapore's market is slightly larger, Hong Kong remains a key gateway for China. Despite some rivalry, these two hubs are working together to strengthen regional influence, especially as they navigate regional geopolitical shifts. It's all about thriving together in this rapidly evolving Asian century. Finally, Hong Kong is taking bold steps to prepare its future workforce. The city is pushing to incorporate AI education into schools, from early childhood to secondary levels, with the goal of creating AI leading schools. This strategic move aims to develop local expertise, foster innovation, and ensure students are ready for a tech-driven economy. Plus, new stablecoin regulations are positioning Hong Kong as a global financial hub, with plans to develop a yuan-backed stablecoin to support China's internationalization efforts. Please stay tuned as we explore these exciting developments in detail. BBC reports that a human-sized Labubu doll, created by Hong Kong artist Kazing Lung, was sold at a Beijing auction for a staggering 1.08 million yuan, $150,324. This 131 centimeters plush figure, part of an auction dedicated solely to Labubu collectibles, set a new record as the most expensive toy of its kind worldwide. Originally, these quirky monster characters are modestly priced at around 50 yuan and are produced by Chinese company Pop Mart. Their rise to fame was fueled by celebrity endorsements, social media virality, and appearances by stars like Rihanna, Dua Lipa, and even David Beckham. The auction, which featured 48 items, raised over 3.37 million yuan, illustrating an intense global frenzy for these toys, especially after viral TikTok trends and social media posts showcasing their popularity among influencers and fans alike. The craze led to Pop Mart pulling the toys from UK stores amid reports of fights among customers, highlighting their status as coveted collectibles. Yahoo US highlights that the Labubu phenomenon has skyrocketed beyond typical toy status, with a life-sized version selling for more than $170,000 in China, marking a significant milestone in the toy's cultural impact. This 4-foot PVC doll was part of the world's first auction dedicated solely to Labubu collectibles, which included a variety of items reaching a total sale of $525,000 with nearly 1,000 bidders. The auction featured multiple large-scale figures, including a 5-foot doll that sold for over $130,000. Originally designed as small bag charms and keychains, Labubu characters have evolved into symbols of status among young influencers and collectors, their popularity amplified by social media and celebrity appearances. This unprecedented sale underscores how a quirky, modestly priced plush toy has transformed into a highly sought-after cultural phenomenon, captivating a global audience and breaking records in the collectible toy industry. The South China Morning Post highlights the remarkable potential for collaboration between Hong Kong and Singapore, emphasizing their shared strengths and strategic similarities. Both cities boast advanced legal systems rooted in common law, with vibrant legal communities and world-class dispute resolution hubs, such as the Singapore International Commercial Court and Hong Kong's Court of Final Appeal, which actively incorporate judges from other jurisdictions. Their legal markets are expanding, with Singapore hosting around 7,400 lawyers and Hong Kong's split profession comprising over 13,300 legal practitioners, including foreign lawyers. This interconnectedness is exemplified by joint law firm offices, exchange programs for young lawyers, and judicial seminars involving multiple jurisdictions, fostering a spirit of cooperation amid healthy competition. The article underscores that these cities, with their complementary regional roles, Singapore as Southeast Asia's gateway and Hong Kong as China's international financial hub, can further deepen their collaboration, leveraging their shared legal expertise to thrive in the evolving geopolitical landscape of the Asian century. The South China Morning Post discusses the critical role of education in Hong Kong's AI ambitions, stressing the need for proactive investment in schools to prepare for a future driven by artificial intelligence. While current efforts focus on integrating AI literacy and coding into primary and secondary curricula, the article advocates for a more ambitious approach inspired by regional innovations, such as South Korea's concept of leading schools dedicated to AI education. These specialized institutions would serve as models, nurturing AI talent and enhancing teachers' expertise through targeted professional development, ultimately embedding AI deeply into Hong Kong's educational fabric. The vision is to transform schools into incubators of AI innovation, equipping students not only to use AI effectively but also to create and understand its societal implications, thus positioning Hong Kong as a global technology leader. This strategic shift in education aims to foster a generation capable of driving the city's aspirations as an international AI hub, ensuring that technological progress translates into economic and societal benefits. The South China Morning Post reports on Hong Kong's recent enactment of comprehensive stablecoin legislation, marking a significant step in cementing its position as a global financial hub amidst intense East-West competition. The new law, effective from August 1, requires stablecoin issuers to obtain licenses, aligning Hong Kong with progressive regulatory frameworks and offering a more welcoming environment than Singapore's recent regulations. This legal development positions Hong Kong as a pioneer in stablecoin regulation, especially with China's interest in developing yuan-backed stablecoins to internationalize the renminbi and facilitate cross-border trade. Industry experts see this move as part of Hong Kong's broader strategy to enhance its payment systems and financial infrastructure, potentially reducing transaction costs and enabling real-time settlements. The legislation not only aims to attract Chinese enterprises seeking efficient international transactions but also positions Hong Kong as a testing ground for yuan-backed stablecoins, which could significantly influence global currency flows and enhance the city's status in the digital economy. The South China Morning Post vividly describes the ongoing threat posed by tropical storm Wudip, which is causing the number 1 typhoon warning signal to remain in effect over Hong Kong for most of Thursday. The story paints a picture of the storm's approach, with Wudip, meaning butterfly in Cantonese, hovering about 710 kilometers southwest of Hong Kong, gradually intensifying as it moves northwest towards Hainan Island. The forecast details the storm's expected landfall on Hainan, followed by its journey across southern China, bringing heavy showers, thunderstorms, and a drop in local winds. The narrative emphasizes the tense anticipation and the city's readiness, with temperatures expected to reach around 30 degrees Celsius amidst the storm's squally weather, illustrating the delicate balance between nature's fury and human vigilance. Hong Kong's police chief, Zhou Chao-Yat-ming, vividly articulates the city's ongoing battle against threats to national security, 5 years after the enactment of the Beijing-imposed law. His words evoke a sense of cautious vigilance, highlighting the persistent undercurrents of external interference, homegrown terrorism, and soft resistance that threaten stability. The story recounts specific incidents, such as the arrest of teenagers with bomb-making materials and a plot to ambush police, painting a stark picture of the clandestine threats lurking beneath the surface. Chow's detailed account of provocative children's books depicting the government as a wolf and the subsequent jailing of speech therapists underscores the ongoing efforts to combat ideological challenges, illustrating a city still grappling with the complex aftermath of its security law and the delicate task of safeguarding stability without complacency. The South China Morning Post also brings to life the inspiring story of Rainer Dewspool, a seasoned Hong Kong trail runner who launched Weimi, a pioneering safety app designed to protect hikers on the city's rugged trails. The narrative vividly describes how the app uses real-time GPS monitoring and geofencing to ensure hikers stay on designated routes, with automatic alerts triggered if they stray or become unresponsive. Dewspool's heartfelt motivation stems from witnessing tragic incidents on trails, emphasizing a proactive approach to rescue and prevention. The story highlights the app's innovative features, such as virtual checkpoints and automatic distress signals, which serve as a digital safety net for outdoor enthusiasts. It also touches on the broader context of Hong Kong's efforts to improve outdoor safety, including the government's HKSOS app, illustrating a community increasingly embracing technology to prevent tragedies and enhance resilience amid the city's natural beauty and inherent risks. The South China Morning Post highlights China's unique position as a neutral mediator in the ongoing Ukraine conflict. Amidst a deadlock where neither Russia nor Ukraine seems capable of victory, and Western efforts have largely failed, China's extensive diplomatic ties with both nations give it a rare leverage. Beijing's consistent stance of neutrality, demonstrated through its refusal to supply arms or impose sanctions, coupled with its diplomatic engagement, such as President Xi Jinping's peace proposals and high-level meetings with Ukrainian officials, positions China as a credible intermediary. The article emphasizes that China's economic interests in maintaining regional stability and its ability to connect with both sides make it an ideal candidate to facilitate dialogue, especially as Western narratives often misrepresent Beijing's intentions and overlook its balanced approach. The piece advocates for a new diplomatic pathway involving not only traditional actors but also China and the global South, emphasizing that lasting peace in Ukraine requires difficult compromises and international cooperation rooted in dialogue and quiet diplomacy. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post also portrays a vibrant, dynamic picture of young culinary talent in Hong Kong through the story of Mina Gökluer, a Turkish-German chef who has rapidly ascended to become the head chef at the renowned French restaurant Bellin. Gökluer's philosophy centers on creating a fun, relaxed dining environment, breaking away from the stiff traditions of fine dining. Her approach combines precision, creativity, and a touch of her Mediterranean heritage, evident in dishes like her playful brioche beef tartare and innovative duck with stone fruit and bulgur wheat. Her journey from Istanbul to Berlin and now Hong Kong reflects her passion for growth, learning, and embracing diverse culinary influences. Gökluer's emphasis on craftsmanship, continuous learning, and encouraging women in a male-dominated industry underscores her inspiring message that dedication to craft and a joyful approach to food can redefine the fine dining experience, making it more accessible and lively. The South China Morning Post further explores the profound economic impact of international students on American universities, with a focus on China's significant contribution. The article details how Chinese students, as the largest international group in U.S. higher education, support billions of dollars in revenue and thousands of jobs across states like Missouri and California. However, recent political moves by the Trump administration, including threats to bar Chinese students and scrutinize visas, threaten this vital economic and academic relationship. Universities such as Missouri, which depend heavily on international tuition, face uncertain futures amid tighter restrictions, with many Chinese students already adjusting their plans by applying to universities in Hong Kong and the UK. The article underscores how these policies risk damaging the broader American higher education sector and economy, emphasizing that the reliance on Chinese students is both a financial lifeline and a strategic challenge in a politically charged climate. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Got a question in your mind? We'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything. Laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ants to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too, we've got the A to Z for you. Got a question in your mind? We'll find the answer, we'll be kind. Encyclopedia on everything. Laugh and learn with the zing, zing, zing. From ants to outer space, we've got the facts in one great place. For kids and grown-ups too.